My name is WEI CHOU Lin. Today I want to present my Harvard Summer School Introduction to C++ course final project. In this project, here's the overall view. So in the project, we design an interactive fortune finding game that allows the user to put the input, and then we will compare how much difference between the input and our answer, and to give the user some hint and direction to guess the right place of the fortune, and to increase the interesting aspect to this game. We also provided two help methods to give players some extra hint for them to find a fortune, and also depends on how many times they guess to get answer, they will claim different title as record. In this project, most skill we use is just basic class and a function, while loop, for loop, and see in, see out, those standard library. And here, let's go to the live demo code to show you it. Okay. So here is my project's actually code. So we will go through the entire code very quickly. So first one, in the class game, we create a public for all the parameter we want to access later. So we have the default structure, we have the character array, and display initialize, also pretty good, to show how the 2D array look like, and also initialize the 2D array so we can start the game. And we have a comparison method to compare the input and our answer. So here you can see the default constructor. The second one is the initialize. So we use the initialize the double for loop to initialize the 2D array, and displays using a double for loop to print the element one by one. For guess, guess is the key to request players input the guess row and a column, and then we will send this number to do the comparison. The comparison depends on the row and the M row, which one is bigger, then it will give the different hint, like it need to goes up, goes lower, or goes right, or goes left. Here's the setup fortune function. So in here we use the random way to generate the correct location, and once we get a correct location, we will mark that location as X, and other area is white. And here is the play game function. So it's using a while loop. So the first thing is they call the guess, and if you haven't find the guess, it execute a guess first, and if the guess is not correct, then the is going will still be true. Then it will continue processing. That it will ask whether you want to have a help 1 or help 2, and depends on your reply, it will call the different function here. So here's the help 1. So in the help 1, we will make a character point array, and we want to know whether the play in here, in the help 1 method, that we have the character pointer to storage the friend's hobby in a string data type, and we use the for loop that to check if our guessing hobby is exactly match one of the item, matching the item in this hobby array. And if it's correct, then we will we will give the like how much distance from the current location to the answer for the player to have some idea. And here is the help to method. The help to method actually just combine the probability question that if you are guessing times more and more, then the probability that you find the answer is higher and higher, because you are going to remove all the okay. So in the help to is a probability question. So when each time when you make a guess, the count will increase. So the more you guess, the count will goes higher, and it will then the remaining spot will be less. So the probability to find the fortune will going to increase. And here we put if the answer is correct, probability matching the probability answer, then it will pop out the hint for them. The last one is the title. So you can see the count is how many times user guessing. So depends on the time we give it a different title, and then it's just a main function that we have the constructor initialize in the display, and after that we set up the new game for the fortune location and then display it, and we have a new game dot play game that's actually executed the entire the guessing game part, and after the game is finished, then the user will see what kind of a title they claim. So here we put a row and a column, so you can clearly see the system will suggest me to go to lower and go to your right. And do we want to use the help 1 or help 2? I always want to use the help 1. And in the help 1, you will guessing your friend's hobby. And if the friend's hobby is correct, then it will show you what's the row distance and the column distance from the location of the fortune. Okay. That's my final project here, and thank you for watching my presentation video. Thank you very much.